7:25 is the time. Now, last year I took my sons to see Peter Pan in Wimbledon, and Captain Hook was played by none other than Henry Winkler. And he enjoyed it so much last time. He's back again for another season. Oh, lovely to see you
it's
again.
It's lovely to see you both.
I have to say, my little 5-year-old boy has been terrified ever since you stuck that hook in his chest when we came to meet
Oh, right. Well, I didn't stick it in his chest. I stuck it, you know, so that I could take a picture so he'd have the hook in the picture.
Yeah, it was very kind of you. But I said to him, should we go and see pantomime again this year? And he said, no.
Really?
But I've told him.
Well, you know what? Tell him that I have a completely different costume. I wear candy.
Oh,
you know, I'm just a big ball of candy now.
Because you could eat yourself.
It's true. I'm so good.
Now, so you're in Woking this time, the new Victoria Theatre in Woking.
In Woking.
And how different is the production from last year's? Clearly, it's the same story.
It is the same story. They've rewritten the script. It is a much bigger, splashier musical. I mean, this hour in Woking. Did I say Woking?
Yeah,
Woking?
Yeah.
We're in Woking, and it could be on the West End.
Yeah.
It could be on Broadway. I mean, you've got Claire Buckfield, Andy Collins.
Who we last saw in Dancing on Ice. There's Claire there. She did really well on Dancing on Ice, didn't she, last year?
Yes, and she's a skater of a Peter, and she's just great.
Oh, so she skates as Peter?
She doesn't. No, I lied.
Oh, right. Oh.
But I just thought if people like skating, they'll come to Woking. What do I know?
Sell, Henry.
Well, you know, listen. How many pantos do you think there are in England?
Gosh, I can't. Well, there's one in every main city, isn't there?
25?
25?
I reckon more than
so.
That.
Of all of those, I want people to come to the new Victoria Theatre. I don't want to see a blue seat. I want to see a child dressed as a pirate, yelling and screaming.
I can thoroughly recommend your performance last time. It was brilliant, and it's such a lovely family Christmas thing to do.
Yes, it is.
But you'll be on your own at Christmas, won't you? That's awful.
Yes.
Your wife's back in the States, and your children.
My children are there. My children now. It's a lot of don't let the door hit you on the way out. We saw you sword fight last year. What are you, crazy? You think I'm coming again? I don't think so.
But you're busy as well, because it's a huge schedule, isn't it? Every day, 2 performances. Well, 6 days a week, 2 performances.
Yes, that is true.
2:30 and 7:30.
By the time we get to the 10th performance, I turn to my fellow pirates and I say, anytime you want to let me know where we are, because my brain has left the building. I'm not kidding.
It must be difficult, because even in the audience, you're on a real high once the performance is finished, and to think that you have to go, you get that high, and then you go down, and you have to achieve that high again for the evening. That must be
being so
difficult.
demanding, you know, I'm a very demanding star,
We know.
and I have in my contract a bed. That's the only thing I ask for: water and a bed. So that I can rest, so that the next performance is as sharp as the one before.
So where are you spending Christmas Day? Because I'm worried about this now.
Well, I'm not sure yet, but I have good friends, the Sauls, you know, who came last year, and if my wife doesn't come over, I might go and spend it with them. And the director, Ian Talbot, invited me to his house.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
so you're not short of invitations.
I'm not, actually. I was yesterday I was at 10 Downing Street.
Wow.
Yeah,
and
what were you doing there?
Well,
was that an invite as well?
I had tea and a cookie, and it was delish. And I spent time with the 2 first ladies.
Sarah Brown and Alistair Darling's wife.
And Mrs. Darling. They were lovely, down-to-earth, interesting people.
What a coincidence. Mrs. Darling in Peter Pan and Mrs. Darling
in
Number 10.
Well, I hugged her a lot.
I bet you did.
And I had Mrs. Darling actually make my bow tie. I said, you know, it's because that's the way the play starts.
And then you were escorted from the premises.
I was.
Very good.
The American ambassador invited me to Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, lovely.
The Tuttles.
Well, it's nothing less than you deserve, frankly. It's lovely to see you again. And I know you're on later on as well with Lorraine, so
I am.
we look forward to seeing you again.
But it is a pleasure to watch you again this year.
We're still here, mate.
I'm very happy to be back.
Good. And we're
Woking.
thrilled
Did I
to see
say
you.
Woking?
The new
you said
Victoria Theatre. It's already started, runs until the 13th of January. There.
That's it.
There
Full
you
list
go.
of all the best venues, I guess, for pantomime around the country on our website, gm.tv. We better get to the weather. It's 7:30. Here's Claire.